Hi everyone, I'm Renee Oswald. Thank you so much for joining me today. And today I'm going to be making a raw sweet potato loaf. This doesn't have to be a loaf. It can be burgers, it can be just a topping for a salad. It can be used in so many different ways. But I'm going to show you how to do it as a loaf today. And basically you just mix all these ingredients in your food processor and then combine a few other ingredients together at the end just to give it some crunch and your seasoning, and that's it. It's really fast and easy. So I'm just going to cut the celery a little before I put it in the food processor. I'm going to add that with the red pepper. And you can use any pepper you want as long as you don't use green. Green are the only pepper that aren't ripe. Very hard to digest. But you can use red, orange, or yellow. Anything you like. Just take the seeds out. And we're going to add the sweet potato. This is called Sweet Potato Loaf, but it really should be called Veggie Loaf because there's so many different veggies in there. It's not just sweet potatoes. And leave the skin on the sweet potato. There's lots of great nutrients in the skin. And you know you have a good sweet potato when it's solid like this inside. Doesn't that look nice? Nice and orange. If you notice that your sweet potato has lots of air inside, that's an old sweet potato. And it's not as nutrient dense. And then you can add your walnuts, some sesame seeds. And these nuts and seeds have been sprouted and dehydrated. And this is sunflower seeds. And I have a video on how to make your staple stash of sprouted seeds. So you mix all that together. And that's perfect. And then you transfer this to a large bowl. And now you add your seasoning and your chopped veggies that you want to add at the end. And I'm putting raw onion in here. If you don't do well with raw onion, you can leave that out and just put more onion granules. Or you can saute some onion if you like, and just add that, whatever you like. I'll be chopping up the celery now first. We'll change that. Okay. Just chop your celery, just cut horizontally, strips, like that. And then you'll have real small pieces when you chop it this way. So there's less chopping to do. Your celery. And now I'm going to cut the onion. And when you're choosing an onion, remember to get the flattest onion for the sweetest onion. And another thing with onions is sometimes they're going to cause you to cry from the fumes of the onion. So what you can do is either put a candle next to your onion and then the fumes are attracted to the candle flame, or you can use a fan, or you can blow at the onion. You can just blow. That's just as you're cutting it, just blow down at the onion, and that sometimes will help keep the fumes away from you. If I start crying, you'll know why. But if onions are too strong for your stomach, you can just add some onion granules to this recipe, or you can saute the onion and put that in if you do better with cooked onions. A lot of people have trouble digesting raw onions. And I'm going to put some parsley in here. finely chopped parsley, fresh from the garden if you have it. Or you can use basil if you like, or thyme, whatever you have. Gives it a nice color. It's good for you too. And you can add, let's see, a little thyme, a little basil, a little white pepper. I think that was the white pepper. A little cayenne, and a little salt, and some onion granules. And I'm gonna cry. And a little ground chia powder to hold everything together. And that's everything. Mix everything together. Okay, and this is when you can either just put it on a plate like this and form it into a loaf. I'll use my hands. And you can form it into any kind of shape you want. Just do this. Call it a loaf. You can make individual loaves for people. You could put this in the dehydrator to warm it up. You can make burgers out of it. You could put it on a bed of lettuce, just like this, shaped like this. Then you could just scoop this right onto the bed of greens, like that. Or you could use an ice cream scoop to make little scoops of it. There's so many different ways you could do this. Just like that. That'd be a nice way. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. And for more videos like this, visit our website and our social media channels and subscribe to our YouTube channel.